Well, hello again. Dread Mechanic back for part 9 of my Armored Core Mark III build stream. We've been basing this thing on more bipedal design of Armored Core units. And as I said before, it can walk, it can fly, it can shoot, you can control it manually, and I have more or less finished setting up some basic AI controls to make it follow the player and follow waypoints. If we flick on patrol mode, he will correct his own balance and then he'll go off walking towards those purple signals off in the distance. As always with mechs and moving things, well, walking things, they're not particularly great at hitting their checkpoints every time, or the waypoints every time. They have a habit of missing occasionally, but all that means they'll end up doing is walking around in circles until they eventually either hit the target or give up. But if I jump out of that, you can see I'm not controlling that. He's doing that all by himself. He's off on a little adventure. And we've also been setting up some combat mode controls so that we had our mech out and about patrolling the perimeter, and then suddenly a bad guy comes into view. Then they can react and their weapons will kick in. And sooner or later their targeting AI will also kick in and they'll start heading for each other. There you go, he's just recognised his enemy and he's just recognised his enemy. There we go. And then these two blow the crap out of each other. Got damage switch on to actually blow the crap out of each other, but you can see the weapons working. You can see they shoot things, target things pretty well, hit things fairly well. I need to make a few slight adjustments here and there to some of the angles that the arms can move at, because he still has a habit of smacking his hands into his knees. But yeah, they can. They're not doing too bad for completely vanilla AI controlled mechs. Walk around. They've currently just got a hit and run targeting setup on the offensive blocks to make them run towards their target, shoot stuff on the way, and then turn away from the target when they get too close. And I'm still fiddling around with control settings, but anyone can really do that to their own desires. A bit closer, you can make them stay a bit further away from each other. It's all up to you really, but what matters is that they can move around and shoot and target and do all that fairly successfully. that is all 100% vanilla combat right now. There is no script in there controlling anything. That is just AI blocks and event controllers responding to various stimuli. But, yeah, I can get rid of the bad guy. And then, when the enemy disappears, he will return to his patrol route. The only issue is, I haven't been able to make a decent way of getting the arms and weapons to all fold away again when the bad guy disappears. That is the only thing that is really stumping me at the moment. And I'm genuinely considering submitting a ticket to the Keen Support website to ask for offensive blocks to have the same setup action function as defensive blocks. Oh, he's going over. Why is he going over? He's going over because, have you just given up on life? Do you just not want to do it anymore? He's slowly trying to angle himself around. What are you up to, you diddy? Being strange. Being very strange. Well, there you go. He's on his feet again. Not being an idiot. Yeah, he can happily just plod around doing his thing now. And if we disable patrol mode, I'll go back to his default. His balance gyros will kick back in. And if I go over here, select guard mode, turn that on, he starts following me. Now, as you can see on the side, the control there just said combat mode on. Combat mode on, guard mode on. And he'll just follow me around. I can have a whole bunch of these set up. Because I've found when you make mechs of this kind of size and complexity with all those moving grids, if you try and get them to follow a beacon that is on another moving grid, it will tank your sim speed. Because I've tried to make squads of moving mechs that follow a squad leader, and it destroys your sim speed. And I guess that is because the game is trying to calculate all kinds of things moving and trying to calculate where they're going to in relation to another moving grid that has all sorts of its own calculations going on, and it just makes everything just tank. So, best thing I've found for AI mech squad things is just have them to set to follow player, and you be the squad leader, and they will all follow you. Because if I paste another one, and another one, hopefully the game won't completely die. Ooh, that sim speed has dropped a little bit though. if I turn off guard mode on this one. Then what might that be? I can have a bunch of mechs following me. Do it that way. But again, it will mess with the sim speed a bit. But we got out. Look, it all speeds up again. Yeah, it's not too bad having one or two. These things are getting big though. But yeah, you can have them set up like that, and he's got sensors in him that will make him stop before he crashes into me. Might get a bit fidgety as he figures out where he wants to sit, but yeah. And then I can continue walking in my mech. And that dude will just follow me. So, in all fairness, this one over here needs to get removed now. Because he's a bit outdated. And he's not got some of the features the new one's got. Don't think. Yeah, he's missing a bunch of gyros and a bunch of other stuff, so you can go, mate. So I was sort of trying to figure out how to do some aerial combat stuff with these things last time. How much ammo have we got left? Ooh, we have rinsed through the Gatling ammo, but that's not massively important right now. And you can go as well. Right, it's just me, mate. So, thinking of having two different kinds of combat modes. I'm thinking that when I've got him set to follow the player, walking around on foot, the combat mode that will kick in will be a ground combat mode, where he just walks about. But I'm also thinking of changing the patrol mode. That'd be an issue. Because I would need it. I would need to trigger two different kinds of combat mode from a single defense block, and that only has one slot, like a sensor. Well, it's got two slots, but it's only got one page, like a sensor. So, I would need to make well, I know I can solve this. More timers. So that would be combat mode guard on and off. These are going to be two completely different things. Combat mode deploy. You know what? That will probably be unique to guard mode as well. What I want to do is when he's patrolling... Oh yeah. Let's set these buttons back up over here, because I rebuilt my refueling station a little bit. Dun 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 dun. Buttons. Number 1. Reset these. Action relay. Set channel 1. Guard. Set channel and send signal 2. Roll. Patrol mode. Right. So that's him doing embarrassing things. Are you going to get back up? It's because he's got too many gyros. Whipping around too quickly. Come on. I can see you moving. Go on. You can do it. You can do it. So when he's not being a divvy, go on. The gyro correction is working. Up you go. As soon as both of his feet are flat on the floor, his walk cycle will kick back in. Because he's got a pair of sensors on the bottom that disable it if they can't detect the floor. There he goes. Right. He's walking again. Right. So, what he currently does is he just patrols around. Does all that kind of stuff. And he'll just continue to wander around and struggle to reach his target occasionally. No, he's making moves. But yeah, when he's off and doing that, he'll be patrolling. Then an enemy target will appear. I'll just use the little Jameson bot as our target for the moment. Then once that happens, his AI kicks in, and you see all his weapons are drawn. Then that activates his offensive block, which will be searching for targets, and then after like 20-30 seconds, however long it takes, or whatever I've set it to, it should eventually, there you go, detect the target, turn around, head towards it. And it behaves like this in both guard mode and patrol mode. This is the same kind of combat mode it will go into if it's following the player. Then it will just slowly walk towards the targets. Get to within 75 meters, turn around, back up a little bit, and he'll just sit there. He'll just make his way forward, absolutely abusing the poor Jameson bot. You can see he's pretty accurate with his shots. And then he destroys his enemy, and then he'll go back to normal. And he'll go back to his patrol route. Unfortunately, I can't get him to withdraw his weapons without turning the whole thing off. On again. And then he'll go about his business. And he'll keep patrolling. But instead, what I want him to do now is that's... when you try to do a 180, it gets real problematic. But that's because I have to take... he has to have precision mode on most of the time to stop him from flailing about a lot. but having precision mode on causes issues with his gyros if he tips over too far and he won't try and self-correct. So I have to turn it off when he tips over. So when he tips off a flat position and his feet go on a weird angle, then it turns the precision mode off, which means the gyros can take full control and whip him around with a spinning top, and he does that. So I'm not quite sure how to work around that one yet, but that is the biggest issue I've got with the AI controls at the moment. It's just turning too quickly sometimes and not quickly enough at others. But my idea now is I want him to have that combat mode reaction that you just saw when he is following me like he is now. But when he is in patrol mode, I want him to instead take flight. And what I want him to do is I want him to stop walking, and then I want him to engage all of his weapons, then engage his flight mode, and then go after his enemy. So, what I'm going to need is at least 2 more timers. What you do is slow down for spectator mode for a start. So I've got a little bit more space in this cavity here. I've actually got a gap that I'm not too keen on, but I need to cover up. So I need at least another combat mode on and off, because the other one is now guard mode, combat on and off, or whatever ridiculous chain of tags I've given it now. I'll just stick it there, I think. Can't think of anywhere else. I'm going to put it. Yes, but go here. So this will be combat mode. Combat mode patrol on. Combat mode patrol off. So the very first thing that's going to need to do when it is out and patrolling and combat mode is engaged. First thing that need to happen is it would have to stop walking. So we would turn off walk. We have activated that sign, so we turn that off. That disengages walk mode, so we should come to a standstill. Then I would want the arms to activate possibly. Yeah, well, let's try that for now. Hello, Thornmore. Script. Which script was that? And hello, Thornmore. Maz, if you keep complaining about me smoking, I'm just going to ban you from this channel. So, either go away or deal with it. Right. So, turning walk mode off. Turn walk mode off. And then we would want to activate the arms. So, we will just try. Activate. Oh, we need to do the turrets as well. We'll do that. Yeah, right, we'll try that first. So, walk mode would turn off, arms would turn on. I'll see you later, mate. I understand why people have to be dicks. Right, so arms are going on. Gatling. Turrets are going on. You're getting removed from my channel, mate. See you later. Right, so that can go on. That can go on. That'll turn that off. That'll like to activate the arms. And then I need flight mode to turn on. I don't want to do that all in one command. That'll get a bit sketchy. So, if we perhaps added another data timers, we will put them in. Well, I need one for now, so I'll put it here. That can go there. That can be combat mode, patrol. What? Yeah, try that. Combat mode. Roll. Play. Roll on. It's gonna do all them. Patrol, deploy. Combat patrol deploy. Turn on and start. And when that triggers, we will turn on flight mode. What's that for? No, you got a new porch. Right. So flight mode would turn on, and we'd want the turn rotors to turn off, because that was causing us problems last time. It was going a little bit mad. Because we don't actually want the turn gyros to be controlled by the AI, because it just does weird stuff. Oh, and we also need to make some adjustments to the AI movement block. Oh, right. Yeah, I get you building the porch at your place. Sure, you mentioned that the other day. But, oh god, yeah, doing woodwork in the heat, man, that does suck, because I have had to do that, and I know what it's like. Doing any kind of hard graft in the heat is horrible. Not enjoyable. But is your porch building going well, other than that? Flight mode would turn off, turn rotors would turn... flight mode would turn on. Turn rotors would turn off. And that would stop it doing weird stuff when it's flying. And we would also need the AI to kick back in, I think. Yeah, I think so. Right, you've done the sanding, that's good. At least that's the horrible bit done. So we'll try turning the AI on here. Do it on the next page, so it's a little bit different. So then, so what have we got then? Patrol mode, combat mode will kick in. It'll turn off the walk mode. It'll activate all the arms and weapons. Then it'll activate patrol mode deploy, which will in turn give it a second before it activates flight mode. And then activates the combat AI. But at patrol mode on, we want to change yeah. I bet it was hard work, man. But at least it's done now. Have you got much left of your porch to build? Is it just the ceiling stage? Anything else to do? Any painting or any kind of stuff you need to do with it. Right, so we would need to increase minimum altitude. How much does that increase by with each one? Curious. Quick test. Random timer. Random timer. That doesn't matter, I do it out of habit. AI movement block. If I increase the minimum altitude once, what does that do? It makes it 25 meters. Is it just doing that in intervals of 25? Yeah, it is. Okay. 25 isn't actually that bad. Decrease minimum altitude. Trigger that. Minus 25. Trigger it again. Back to 0. Okie doke. That seems reasonable. So, patrol mode, combat mode deployed. So, before we take flight, I want that to increase once. So, that'll do. And we would. Oh, damn it! I shouldn't have deleted that timer. Right. Timer. I'm just gonna keep it like just natural wood looking sound. Right, so AI movement. So what does pitch angle do by one action? 5 degrees. Okay, so we can do that twice to get it to 10. Decrease pitch angle. Trigger now, back to 0. Trigger now, does nothing because 0 is its endpoint. Right. Should we do that and that? Because we want it to be able to aim down a little bit. We don't want it to be able to roll. We want it to stay straight. When it rolls, it starts to do weird stuff. Oh yeah, an increased speed limit. How much does that increase by? 5. Intervals of 5. Right. Okie dokie. Oh, what's my day job? My day job, I work for an event company. I have a very hard job that I'm considering how long I can actually be bothered doing it any longer. I am one of the guys that works behind the scenes prepping all the kit for like live shows and stuff, like live tours and festivals and things like that. I used to do the site work and stuff as well about 10 years ago, driving telehandlers and building stages and building lighting rigs and sound systems and things like that. But I've been doing it for about 20 years now and I'm tired. I don't know how much longer I can be asked doing that kind of thing. But it's a fun job, but it's a lot of hard work. I can relate to the building porch thing, I've done lots of outdoor woodwork, building set pieces and stages and things like that over the years. It would be more fun to work at NASA though, I imagine. Probably better paid. So our patrol system. Combat mode on. Needs to increase the minimum altitude by 1. Then it also needs to increase the pitch angle twice, because I want him to be able to aim down about 10 degrees and aim up a little bit as well. And then he also needs to increase his speed limit. It's going to be set as a transformer. I have thought about doing transformers, and the mind-boggling amount of subgrids that would be involved is the only thing that's putting me off doing it. But I have considered it. There's probably ways I could do it. I've got a few mechs with like kind of transformery bits in them, like moving parts that interlock and stuff, but trying to do something like a proper transformer would be difficult. I know Calevra, another Space Engineers YouTube guy, I know he built some kind of Optimus Prime thing a while back that transforms. I don't know how functional it is as a mech, but I know it like transformed pretty well. We want to increase the speed limit by, so it'll be out. I need to sort that out again. Movement block, you want to be back down to 5, because that's what you're going to be when you are walking. It's 5 meters a second. So when we do patrol mode, yeah, there'd be a lot of stuff going into making a transformer move. I mean, you could do it. You could do it all with just event controllers, really. That's how a lot of the systems in this work, in this armoured core I'm building. You could just have rotors and hinges and all sorts of pistons and stuff just being triggered by event controls and stuff, but the biggest headache would be working out how to get all the right shapes and sizes and angles in there. Because being me, I wouldn't want to build a transformer unless I could make it functionally transform and work as a mech at the same time. That is a hell of a lot of work. And I'm not sure how compact I could make something like that. But it might be an engineering challenge for the future. Now, it is something I have considered. Patrol mode on, so we want to increase the speed. AI movement, so it's on 5, so that'll do 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We'll go 30 meters a second for now. That was a reasonable speed. I probably will give it a go at some point. I have considered it, like, I might start small with transforming stuff though. rather than go for a full-on transformer. I've wanted to try and make some of the Power Rangers Zords for a while. Something like that would be quite cool. Because they also transform from one thing into another. Right, so that's going to increase the speed and the movement. And the minimum altitude. And then it's going to turn that on, start that. And then that will... Yeah, I mean, I do want to. At the end of the day, I would love to. Just thinking about the design and the time involved and getting around to it, because there's a million other things I want to build. I want to finish this bloody thing and the like 6 other designs that I've got based on this thing. And then there's all sorts of other spider mechs that I'm halfway through building. I've got a half-finished mobile fortress from Appleseed that I've been tinkering with on and off for about a year now, and I've not got around to finishing that either. There's loads of things I like to build. There's more ideas than there is time in the day to do it all. Sure then. So that'll do all those things. That'll turn on flight mode. That'll do all that. That'll turn on the combat AI. Right. We'll give that a slight... Oh, hang on. Hang on. Not really planning for something bigger. It's just I have more ideas for mech designs than I've got time to do them all. So what I tend to do is if I've got an idea, I will just smash out as much of it as I can think of, like a sketch, and come back to it at some point. And then inevitably I have new ideas and work out new ways of doing stuff, get sucked into those ideas, and then 6 months, a year later go, oh shit, I've got all these ideas from all that time ago that I've not got around to doing. I need to sort them out. What's that? A battleship that turns into a Gundam. That would be quite cool. It's probably doable. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. I need to change the... Oh, yeah. This is why we needed another timer. Because the issue I have now is I need the defense block to trigger 2 different timers, but not at the same time, and under 2 different sets of circumstances. Combat mode. Oh, what the hell should I name it? This is all getting confusing now. There's so many little different commands in here now. Combat mode, guard, control, switch. Do that for now. Oop, that's the wrong button. Um, it would need an on and off button actually. Yeah, it'd need an on and off button. So I'd need 2 timers, not one. Oh, could just that there and there. So that would be combat mode. You know what? Combat mode on. That could be combat mode off. Then we would need to change some stuff in here. Because it wouldn't be these wanting to get turned on and off anymore. It would be combat mode regular, just non, yeah, it'd just be them on and off. Or would it? Oh no, it would still be them. On and on. Yes, it would still be them. And that would be patrol mode on. No, that's the wrong one. Patrol mode on, that's the one. So it wouldn't be them anymore, they can go. It needs to be them on. Then patrol mode on, do that, turn on that, patrol mode deploy. Patrol mode deploy, do that stuff. Patrol, deploy, and then it will turn itself off. When it's done. And what is actually going to happen is the defense block, instead of triggering guard mode on and off, it's going to trigger the regular combat mode on and off. Trigger. Because this is going to now have combat mode guard. That would just trigger that, wouldn't it? Yeah, so that would just trigger that, and that, that, trigger that, and that, depending on which mode is active, hopefully. So that should work in theory, if I haven't screwed everything up badly. Oh, I know one thing I haven't done. Guard mode. Oh. That does all that fine. That's fine. Goal mode off. Let's take them out. Because I'm not sure what to do about that right now. Definitely doesn't need to be there. That turns them. That'll do that. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do about turning off the patrol mode as it is, but I think I'll program that right. Make another copy. Set him on his guard mode. Off he goes, following me. Boy. He's happily following me. Then, if I add in a little enemy target. He should. There you go. Detect a bad guy. Ooh, there you go. Oh, there you go. That's kind of what I wanted. Light mode's kicked in. Oh, hang on. He was on guard mode. That was the wrong thing kicking in. But kind of worked how I wanted it to. But it activated the wrong thing somehow. So that at least worked, kind of. Oh shit! I know why. Because those blocks are currently all switched on. They shouldn't be. It'd only be these ones. That's off, that's off, that's off. Right. Okay, we'll try that again. Do. Stick him there. I will keep original ownership. We'll cut him out for a second. I will stick him into guard mode, so he starts following me. There you go, he's happily following me. Then we're minding our own business, and an enemy target appears. And his defense block picks it up, and he goes off on the rampage to go and kill it. When his offensive block ticks over and detects a target, it will do eventually. There you go. It has detected a target, it is turning around, going for him. Right. And then there is no more targets, everything is good. And we can disable guard mode. And he will go back to default. And we're just sitting there doing that. So we can now try activating patrol mode. Turn that on. His patrol mode functions kick in. He will go off to follow his target, or to follow his patrol route. So, they should be off. Yeah. They should be on. That's not on yet. So, right. So then, he's minding his own business. And then, an enemy appears off in the distance, or 5 feet away. And there you go, his weapons have activated, his flight mode is activated, he is flying off to his target. His AI hasn't, his combat AI has now kicked in. Cool. And then he can fly around at his target. And because Jameson's only tiny, he's going to get absolutely abused by those shots. That really 25 metres? That seems a bit higher than 25 metres, to be honest. Is that as low as you're willing to go? More like 125 metres. Nice. Oh, he's coming in a little bit lower. Movement. Dum dum dum. So yeah, you've managed to get to 30 meters a second. We might actually increase that. Your pitch angle is 9. 9? Why isn't it 10? What if I give him more pitch angle? What does he do with that? It's kind of working. Oh, it's always fun paying bills, isn't it? Bills are great. So if I give him 45 meters a second instead, that was a bit quicker. rinse through all of your Gatling ammo. He did. Yeah, it's always fun paying money on overpriced crap. Would you believe it, in the UK there was a prime ministerial candidate a few years back who, one of his policies, had he gotten into power, was to make internet bills a national service and fold them into just general taxes and make internet just a standard of living like all the other things that we have in the first world. And he didn't get into power, unfortunately, and didn't get to enact some of the groovy ideas he had. And that was one of the coolest ones, I thought. Is just make internet just a thing. The whole world relies on it now. Just make it a free thing and just tack it onto the tax bill, for God's sake. But no, there's too many bastards that make too much money out of it. Oh, he did a pretty good job of not hitting the floor then. Oh, his precision mode is still on though. That's why he's having issues. Yeah, we need to turn precision mode off as well then, don't we? Because that's kind of on by default. Second. Oh yeah, I know. The amount of money everyone in all the various countries across the world spends in taxes, and the amount of stuff that isn't just part of daily life that those taxes could be much better spent on, but I try not to get too invested in politics. It gets a bit divisive. Right, so I think I need to increase his speed a little bit more and increase his pitch angle a little bit more. But other than that, that actually worked surprisingly well. So, if we, for a start, turn these all off. They are all off. Thank God for that. Right. Oh, they can get turned off as well. Because I want them. To get turned on and off as well. Don't want them active when they don't need to be. That could do that, and that could just turn that off. And then that could do that, and that. Yeah, I think so. So then, patrol mode would also need to turn on that and that. And that can go off too. Right, so when combat mode turns on, we needed to increase our pitch angle a little bit more and increase our speed a little bit more. So I'm going to change that to pitch angle. AI move and increase the speed limit a little bit more. The default is 5. That's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35, 40, 45. And we also wanted to make sure precision mode was switched off. Right, let's give that one another test. So, oh, hang on. Where's the bot's gonna go? Murderized. We will copy one of them. We will paste it there. We will cut out the evil Jameson bot. We will send you on your merry way. Please don't fall over in the first 2 seconds like an idiot. There we go, right. He is now on his patrol route. Patrolling around. Looking for bad guys. And then, on the horizon, a bad guy does appear. Somewhere. There we go. Bad guy appears. Yeah. Then, eventually his offensive block will kick in. There we go. And then he will start blowing the crap out of Jameson bot. Cool. He's quick. And his leg, at 45 meters a second, he actually does much longer bursts. So the legs aren't as janky the way that thrusters are usually controlled. You can see it jiggling a little bit. That's the AI control flickering the thrusters. But eventually it'll do big controlled bursts. And it'll behave a little bit better. That was a nice little spin you did there. Yeah, so that takes off and kicks in pretty well from what I can tell. Not being too janky. Not turned on any of the thrusters that it's not supposed to. What we've got is... Ah, no worries, man. No worries. No, they wouldn't be active because... Oh, they are active. They're still active. Those sensors shouldn't be. Oh, they would, yeah, they would be because... Oh, that's a point then. Oh, AI sensors. You're controlling walk on and off. Walk on and off. Not walk mode, just walk on. Where is it? Walk forward on. That block is on. Well, why is that not getting turned off? Oh yeah, because it's combat mode related. Patrol mode related. Oh, patrol mode. Combat mode. Patrol. Hang on. Walk mode. Oh. And running off all that stuff. Walk. Walk off shore is supposed to deactivate that stuff already. Start off. Oh. That'll be why. I never got it to turn those two off, did I? It's just turning those off. And then the cycle, then arm light rotors on, the leg lights, foot lights, lights, arm lights. Right. Okay. I know some more things I need to fix. Right. Walk off. Walk. Walk on forward. Can stop and turn off. Reverse can stop and turn off. That was doing what that was supposed to be doing anyway. Right, so if I activate walk mode, I walk. Good. Work correctly. Right. Start walking backwards. Yeah. Right. That's all good. Gyro assist catches me. That's all fine. Right. That's all good and dandy. So, what else did we actually need to change? Forgotten now. Oh, yeah. Patrol mode, combat mode, patrol, blah 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 blah. It also needs the AI sensors to turn off. Because they're not going to be doing anything now. Go to 45 degrees. Turn precision mode off. Does all of those things. Patrol deploy. Turns on flight mode. Turns that on. Turns that on. Yeah, okay. I think that should be alright. So. We'll give this another go. Pop him down there. We'll put Jameson out again. He's getting himself in the way. We will activate that again. What's happening there? Oh. On. Not quite sure what happened there. Right, anyway, he's off on his way. Then another bad guy appears. AI kicks in. His weapons kick in. His offensive block hasn't caught up yet. It will in a second. Oh, and I've still got that. I've got a waypoint there still set up to deactivate stuff, haven't I? Yeah. Offensive block. How long are you taking to target things? 20 seconds. Warning, setting this very low may result in erratic behaviour. I'm setting it to 10 seconds. I'm seeing how erratic this behaviour gets. But there is a waypoint there, so I need to remove. There we go. Right, so once again from the top. We've got our faithful patrol drone. He is going to so once he's figured out his balance, he will go off on his merry way. And then an enemy target will appear, the AI kicks in basically instantly. But the offensive block takes a little bit longer to detect an enemy, so it has to turn on and cycle through everything. There it goes, it kicks in, and it comes back. Now, are those arms activated properly? They have. I should be able to see all the red lights. Yeah, they have. The guns are on. Maybe use the flyway further. Oh, that was a good direct hit on Jameson Bot, wasn't it? Yep, he's getting smashed. Maybe I might make him a little bit faster. Still. Because he is flying with his precision mode off, isn't he? AI movement block. Precision mode is off, 45 meters a second, max pitch angle, 14. Does that not do in full intervals of 13? Does that not do full intervals of 5 degrees? Oh, I get it, because it's doing it as a percentage of 90% of 90 degrees, isn't it? Yeah, I want to be able to pitch down a bit more. 20 degrees is pretty good. Max speed, 100 meters a second. That seems a bit much. Yeah, 50 meters a second, maybe. About that offensive block. Maybe if we give it a retreat distance of 300 meters. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. Well, the only problem I have now is I don't know how to get him down from there when the enemy disappears. Because if I remove the target, he will then just go back to his patrol route. But he is now flying and travelling at 50 meters a second. How well do you do your patrol route like that? You just bounce off the floor like an idiot, won't you? Yeah, of course you will. So, perhaps I could make an event controller, surprise surprise, that detects altitude when he drops below 10 meters. It could turn off flight mode. Or it could just deactivate combat mode. Because once he's done that, he'd go back to his patrol route. Yeah. Okay, so let's put Evil Jameson bot back in for a second. We need him for testing. Right, you're working quite well. So, what do we want? We want to combat mode patrol on. We want that to increase our pitch angle again. And we want to increase the speed limit again. So that takes us up to 45. That would be 50, and that's as fast as we can get it with one timer block. Now, that should be about alright. Yeah. That'll do that. Right. Ah. I'm sure I had a gap down here, didn't I? Yes, I still had a gap here. So we could put an event controller here. Controller combat mode patrol. Off for now. So patrol mode, controller, combat mode, patrol mode off. So that can be turned off so we don't get any weird results. Altitude less than 10 meters will turn off combat mode patrol. Look at that. That we need to now figure out what we actually want to do with that. When that lands, it wants to deactivate flight mode. Or, actually, we could. Hey, dude. Yeah, hey, Drunk Possum. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm doing sound. I am just figuring out how to make this thing have a sort of aerial combat mode trigger, and I've got it halfway. When it detects an enemy, it can now activate its flight mode and all of its weapons and fly off up into the air and maintain a certain altitude and attack its enemy. I'm just trying to figure out how to get it to land now. So when that gets triggered, when it's less than 10 meters, first thing we'll do is get it to turn off the flight mode. No, we'll do that. We'll turn the flight mode off. And then combat patrol off can start. And we'll give it a 1 second delay. It's already got. And then that, once it has landed, will deactivate the arms and gatlings. Yeah, it'll deactivate the arms and the gatlings. They'll pack away, they'll take a second. The arms, I'm sure, have got a fail-safe in them that'll stop it from walking too quickly. And then we need to turn walk mode back on. Yeah, we need to turn the walk side back on. And we also need to reactivate the turn rotors because they are currently switched off. Well, they will be switched off by the combat flight mode on thing. So that'll deactivate all the arms. That'll turn on the walk mode. What else do we need to do? We'll turn on. Oh yeah, no worries, man. Cheers for dropping by. Always glad to have people watching and chatting. Go have fun, man. See you in a bit, dude. Patrol mode turns. Walk mode on. It'll turn walk mode back on, walk sensors back on. walk control off. That does stuff. Yeah. Yeah, so walk mode on, walk sensors on, walk control off. Anything else? Ah, crap, all that. Then maybe if it's landed, let's turn flight mode off. Turn all those things off. What happens if we just trigger control mode deploy again? Control mode on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I might be able to do that then. So yeah, I'll just turn the sensors on and the walk control off. Combat mode control. Walk mode off. Walk mode on rather. AI sensors on. Walk control. And then control deploy. On and trigger just in case. It's that good. That should reset everything to the way I need it to be. Oh, walk controls get turned off there. Do. Yeah, deploy. Does walk control, turns that on, turns that on, turns that on. That's on, that's on, that's on. Right, yeah, okay, so control mode off doesn't need that. It just needs that. Oh, that's in there as a fail-safe, that's why. Yeah, okay. Then let's put that back in there as a fail-safe. Just in case. Because that will mess with stuff. We definitely don't need it on at the moment. So that will deactivate the arms. Turn on mode. Turn the rotors back on. Turn the sensors back on. The patrol mode deploy will kick in. That's that turns on the AI. Yeah. Oh. Right, so that needs to remove that. AI offensive block can turn off behavior, turn off anyway, this can turn back on. Right, so that, in theory, will. Hopefully, do I want it to? So we will make another copy. Plonk him down there. We will do roll mode on. Here goes. And he attacks his enemy. And he flies up in the air. What's he set to now? That movement block. That movement block has now gone to 25 altitude, 18. Yeah, it's doing it in fractions of 90. Obviously, it just does it in percentages of whatever the maximum value is. Speed limit is 50. But maybe 18 degrees is alright. Not too much, it's just enough to tip down. You can fly about. Can I get away with recording a little bit of this while I'm streaming, or is that going to kill my computer? Kill my computer. No. It's getting away with it a little bit. What are you doing? Precision mode's not still on, is it? Movement, AI behaviour, precision mode off, speed limit 50. How fast are we currently moving? 20. Oh, we also wanted to extend the range, didn't we? Because he was not really flying very far. Wasn't it? Offensive block. Yeah, we wanted to change that a bit. That's why. So that's offense. Offensive block. If we increase that to 300 meters. So he tries to fly a little bit further. Oh shit. That's something we need to undo. Control combat. Oh, we would need to also yeah, something to think about, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Yeah, because I also need to make the AI move block. Decrease its speed limit. Decrease its speed limit. Oh, because it ended up at 50. I actually did want it to go higher, but we need to add another block in to do that. Well, not necessarily, but I need another block to do it in reverse. So yeah, that's going to need to decrease its speed 9 times to get from 50 back to 5. So decrease. Oh, hang on, where the hell am I? I'm on page 6. Oh, have I started that on the wrong page? Oh, I have, because I'm an idiot. Oh, look at me being stupid. Done it again. Oh well, I can rebuild it better and more sensible than last time then. So, turn the arms and gatlings off and start it on page 1, dumbass. Sign, arms, off and off. Sign, gat, off and off. Sign walk. Need to turn on. AI offensive block would need to turn off and off. So we've done that and that and that and that and that and that and that. Need the AI sensors to turn on and on. Need full mode deploy. Oh, to start, not trigger. Full mode deploy on start. Walk control off. Off and off. Turn rotors on and on. There you go, it's more sensible. So then, the AI movement block would need to decrease speed limit. So that'd be 50, so 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. That should be 5. Yeah, so that does all of it through there. So we also need to precision mode will get AI movement precision combat mode on. Precision mode off. Yeah. Might have to put a failsafe in for that one. So minimum altitude needs to come down once, and pitch angle needs to do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So AI movement. It will decrease minimum altitude once. we will module on decrease pitch angle. We'll do them both twice as a failsafe to make sure they go back to 0. Decrease altitude. Decrease pitch angle. We need to do pitch angle a few more times. One, two, three, 4, 5. Yeah, that should be enough. Yeah, I'll do one more just in case. Right, I think that should be all good now. What's that? Why is that? Oh yeah. Controller. And turn itself off. And that's the point, when do we want that to actually turn on? Two or less than 5. Will that cause problems if it just gets turned on with patrol mode? Patrol mode deploy. That's control over. If we had that turn on, yeah, will that cause problems? I think that's set up correctly. Right, let's try you again then, shall we? We'll get you to go off on your merry little way. Turn on your legs there. Behave yourself. Right, and then an enemy target appears. The defensive block picks it up. Fly off into the air. Eventually the offensive block should kick in. What are you doing? What are you doing there? You're going for the targets again, aren't you? Because, for some reason, searching for enemies. There's one right there. Why are you not searching for enemies? Something strange is going on. What's on? Oh, the AI block spot. Block 2, small grid. Settled behaviour. Combat mode on. Trigger. Trigger. Oh boy, on. AI behaviour is on. Right, delete that. Delete that. Got a new target to play with. Wait. Okay. Turn that on. Why have I set that to that? Roll mode on. Bum. Where? It was in deploy, wasn't it? Oh yeah, it was in patrol deploy. That, I think, was causing problems, so we'll turn that off there. Copy that and paste that again. Plonk him there. Put him out. Activate his patrol mode again. Come on, find your footing. There you go. So, off he goes. Oh, damn, have I made another copy of something by mistake? He'll do that. That'll kick in. He'll fly up in the air. Eventually his offensive block will find its target and turn around. There you go. Now he can fly towards his target. Sooner or later the arms will catch up and actually shoot at what they're supposed to. There we go. There we go. How high off the ground are you right now? Oop. Ugh. Oh, nice shot. $100 up. Yeah, there's still a few adjustments in the hands that I need to make. Yeah, working fairly well though. One of the arms is behaving properly anyway. Yeah, and every once in a while he comes in a little bit too low. Movement. So what are we doing? Max speed limit. Oh, we're still only 40. Oh, yeah. Only there to 45 because. Yeah, so, right, you can go. Well, I've accidentally ended up working with you, haven't I? Okay. Combat. Yeah, turn that. We will increase the pitch angle. Increase pitch angle. And I move increase speed limit. Yeah, because we want it to get to 50, we need to stick one of them in here. Actually, we will do that anyway. Increase speed limit. Let's make it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Right, so patrol mode on. I want to make that increase the minimum altitude, maybe. Load off minimum altitude. I'll make it 50 then. Won't be able to get lower than 50 meters. Decrease minimum altitude. Decrease minimum altitude. No, give it one more. And decrease minimum altitude again. But we won't. Won't turn. You know what? Let's remove that. Need to. Just make it just copy that for now. Oop, that's the wrong way around. Where are you going? The wrong way. Gyro control will sort that out. There it goes. Right, so Jameson, you can get deleted. Or removed for a second, temporarily. And then you can get your patrol mode activated. And you'll go plodding along. And a bad guy will appear. You'll take flight. can aim down a little bit further now. Not so far that you start dropping like a fly. Hopefully do a better job of maintaining your altitude. Far away from that target. Your arm guns kind of struggling a little bit. I don't know. Well, they're just being a bit daft. I'm not sure why. There you go, they're working again. Yeah, just Space Engineers AI doing what it does. I think I might need to make his retreat distance a little bit further though. Yeah, you're doing very well. So, let's dump. Offensive block. Let's make that. Let's make it 400 meters, because much further than that, and then it'll be out of the targeting range of the weapons. Break off distance 100 meters. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, because that still kind of works for. Oh. Oh, actually, no, it's got a 10-second timeout, hasn't it? Yeah, 10 seconds should be fine for that then. Yeah, okay, we'll try it with that instead. How much ammo have you got? You have almost completely run out of... Oh no, you have completely run out of Gatling ammo. Why does that screen say Gatling ammo twice? Hang on. Because I put the wrong title in twice. Why? And you are completely out of Gatling ammo. Let's put some more. Where is it? There it is. Let's put some more of that in here. You can have 20 of them in there, 20 of them in there. We'll give you a bit more assault cannon ammo for your big rifles. 20 in there, 20 in there. Copy. Paste. Put. This dude go back on his patrol route again. Yeah, I'm on AI. Figure yourself out. Well, it's probably because I've got all these mechs in the same space. You know what? Smeg it. You can get removed. Too many mechs is causing too many problems. Oh! Damn, I need to make another target now. Right, you, little Jameson bot. Come over here with me. So. What's that? Make him evil. Oh, and there we go. Then working alright now. Your AI sensors are all turned off. Or one with them. What's the problems anyway? Unit. Yeah, I can go on. Arm AI is on. Thing is set up. Get why that arm's being a moody cow. Is it set up to detect things? No. Set. Target phones. Target enemies. Roll it. It's Alpha. Sometimes the AI just gets a bit moody. Oh hey, Space Guy Falcon. Cheers, man. There we go. Cameras and AI. Bugs with them sometimes. then, if that target were removed, he would just return to his patrol route. Ooh, that's the wrong button. Keep pressing the wrong damn button. Controller. Turn that on. And then he would struggle to get low enough, wouldn't he? Because he's not allowed to go lower than 50 meters. Yeah, Space Guy, the AI can be a little bit moody sometimes. I think sometimes it just breaks. I think the blocks in particular just break sometimes. And replacing the broken block is usually the best idea. So yeah, when... yeah, see, this is the problem now. Because I've set his minimum height to 50, he won't go low enough to accidentally trigger this block. Which is a good thing, also an annoying thing. The lowest he will try and get himself is do his absolute best not to go past 50. Occasionally he'll try and go as low as 25. Nearly. I want this to only be triggered really, really low. Like, really low. Flames. So if we set his movement block and change that back to a minimum altitude of 25, will he get low enough to trigger the block that's going to turn everything back to normal again? That will let him get low enough. But that didn't trigger. Why not? Altitude less than 5. Altitude less than 10. Occasionally he will try and fight it and go lower. And oh, feet on the floor is 15 meters. Oh, it's the height of the block, not the height of the thing. So it'd have to be less than 20. He drops less than 20. His walk mode stops and triggered the block properly, but not quite how I intended it to. Your walk cycle shouldn't be going. It should have stopped. Or cycle controller delay, cycle on and off. Well, it's an impressive handstand you're doing there, mate. Why are you spinning round like an idiot? Has your gyro balance system gotten confused? Yes, it has. Right, back to the drawing board. Right, you go back over here. Let me copy you. Way back there for now. In fact, I have not blueprinted you in a long while. Let's do that. And make a backup. Right, so we'll have you rolling around. You can do that. And over here, we will set up you can be an enemy. Make you a space pirate. You will detect the other one. You will engage your weapons. You will engage your thrusters. And my sim speed will drop like a fly. Oh yeah, look at that sim speed drop as they slam into each other. Nice. Nope. Just about managed to not completely hit the floor. I have to do this with less stuff in the world, although I've not got very much, so. They get a little bit close, don't they? What other entities have we got in this game to get rid of? Not many. That one that's miles away. That's the one we're using. We'll remove that. We'll remove that. We'll remove the missile turret because we don't need it in this game. Where's there 4 of them? Which one are you? Oh, yeah. You can get deleted. Maybe make it a little bit nicer. Not much, not massively. Not doing too badly at flexing though. Those arms are still having a few issues finding their targets. I think that's because I've got event controllers doing stuff with those arms at the same time as the AI trying to control them. Yeah, that sim speed is tanking a little bit with those two things trying to target each other. So I think I might need to I might need to turn off the arm controls. When they're flying. They have problems. When they slow down, they put their arms out to slow down. And then the arms seem to struggle targeting again. Then again, sometimes it works fine. Nice. Right, well, hopefully all of this nonsense won't be too hard to retrofit into some of the others. That way. Yeah, that was pretty cool. What's that? Yeah. That. Where's this Jameson cyborg? What? Where have I gone? Jameson. Right, you get deleted as well, because you've been stuck in a hole for a while. I'll also make a new GPS for here. Hello, Galoko. How you doing, man? How can you join what? This session? You can't at the moment because this is only a single player game, and I don't think my computer would be able to handle hosting a multiplayer session and streaming at the same time. But if you want to learn how to do this kind of stuff, you can join the Space Engineers, Mech Builders, or Mech Engineers Discord. There are plenty of people in there, myself included, that can teach you how to do this stuff. I do it mostly vanilla. There's a lot of guys that do it with scripts and things. But yeah, I'll stick the link to the Mech Engineers Discord in the information on this stream in the description. Yeah, if you want to pop in there, everyone's welcome to join and learn how to build mech stuff. It can be a bit mind-boggling at first, but not too difficult once you start to get your head around some of the fundamentals of it. So where was that GPS we just made? It's Dread Mechanic 4. GPS Dread Mechanic 4. Let's make that refueling station. Make it green. Where's that signal? That one needs turning off. That's just distracting now. Not that one. There's that one. Sweet. And the other one's the one up in space, and I've deleted that as well, but we'll deal with that later. Right, so probably only going to do this stream for like another 10 minutes or so. So we'll do a little bit more testing. We'll save this here. What else do I want to try? Yeah, we'll make a copy. That's spawn in. Combat mode roll. When that turns on, do all that. When it deploys, I'm going to activate flight mode. Or just turn off those controllers. Off. Off. There's the right arm. What's that arm? Right, a hinge. Inverter. Off. Off. That's the left arm. Right arm, right arm, not that, not that, not that. That can turn off. Stop all of them working. that would stop the... Oh, hey Space Guy, you'd be interested in the Mech Discord. Oh, sound. Yeah, I'll grab the link for it when I'm done here. My internet gets moody when I start doing stuff with Google and trying to do other internet stuff. But I'll put it in the description on this one, because it's open to everyone to join, as far as I'm aware. And yeah, it's Beef Soldier and Dragofish and that run it, as far as I know. And they're both sound guys, and they stream stuff on here as well. Oh, and Eternal Colossus, he's another one of the main guys in that Discord server. But yeah, those guys are all pretty welcoming, pretty friendly, and I think most of them have got their own YouTube channels and do mech video stuff as well. So yeah, have a look at their stuff. So we wanted that to turn off the arm controls, so it stops messing around with them and the arms can maybe aim properly. When patrol off, turns back on, we would need to drastically change that. But that's not going to be part of this experiment. So, this one here can go off on his merry way and go patrolling. And the only problem is I've put him there, so the base is going to get right in front of him. So we'll stick him there instead. And away he goes. You will go for a little walk. You'll make a copy of him. We will paste it over here. Oop. On the horizon, a bad guy doth appear, so he can go there. And he shall reveal himself to be a bad guy. His weapons kick in, he flies up in the air. AI kicks in. And they slam into each other at 50 meters a second. Nice one, boys. Does one of your arms fail to trigger? Or is it just being stupid? Admin tools, turn the light off. Yes, one of your arms has failed to trigger properly. On both sides. The AI in that arm isn't switched on, doesn't it? L0. That one failed to get to its intended target. Right, so turning off the arm controller there causes issues. Thing to note. What could I do about that? Not like that. What could I do about that? No, I wouldn't have enough space to get something in there. One, yeah. Light control on. Light control on. That light control on. But that's in 02, because that would still cause an issue, wouldn't it? Deploy arm 01. Yeah. On left. Well. Flight mode. Activate that. What if we still did that? Arm control. Off. Off. Off and off. 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 Off and off. But we gave Patrol a 2-second delay. Patrol on kicks in. That activates all the arms. Turns on patrol mode. And starts it. Patrol mode deploy. Starts it. Patrol mode deploy. Activates flight mode. Turns off those rotors. Turns on the AI. Turns off the arms. We give that one a throw. So away you go then. Oh yeah, I've done the exact same thing as his last time. Pasted him right behind that. Put him all the way over here. A nice bit of distance. Right, then he can be a bad guy. And that works slightly better. And has the arms both triggered properly? Yes, the arms have both triggered properly. Both your arms triggered properly. Yes, they have. Oh, sweet. That's... I think that's slightly better. Maybe. The arms have got more control now, they're not... Oh, he's going to start targeting that as well. Because he's a bad guy. You're an idiot. Use your work properly. Extended that. And turn them off. And that's what I did, wasn't it? Yeah. Seems to have worked a bit better. Ooh. Nicely dodged. I'm still having a little bit of trouble aiming. It does seem to get both arms more reliably shooting at each other. Oh yeah, what is your altitude set to? I'll pull that back down to like... Oop, it's doing flips. Minimum altitude is still meant to be 50. So just being an idiot. Oh, now moves to... yeah, it's 50. Okay. And he'll just go straight after. Start heading back to that, won't he? So, if I do... let's test out just doing that. Without turning off the arm controllers. Realistically, they shouldn't be interfering that much. I bet they are, just to annoy me. What on earth? Don't fall over. You might be... oh, you actually might be on a bit too much of a hill. Roll mode on. Where you go. Yeah, you're on a bit much of a hill there, aren't you? I just about figured it out. There he goes. There he goes. Right, so off he goes. Doing his thing. Rolling a route. Exploring a planet. Doing something. Whatever it is the giant robots do. We're walking over here. That is tanking some speed, isn't it? A little bit. Yeah, they can be plodding along, minding their own business. And then an enemy can get detected. Oh, that's not one. That one, all the way down to there, can get made into bad guy. And then off he goes. Slam. Nice. Yeah, they can definitely target better when the arm controllers aren't fighting the AI blocks, the top blocks. Yeah. That can go. And that can go. When combat mode in full. I want that to be a 2-second gap anyway. That kicks it. Arm controls will turn off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take that out. That's what we need to do, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. So, I'm gonna blueprint that. Back with that again. All those again. So, actually. We will. Seeing as it's basically at the end of the stream, we'll do a live fire combat test. We'll save that. I'll save it as a new world. Live fire. We will send him on his merry way. Please don't fall over right at the start. Embarrass me. Make a fool of us all. No, he's good. He's doing his thing. And then off in the distance, over the horizon, a good half a kilometre away, a bad guy will appear. Then, once he's found his footing, there we go. He reveals himself to be the enemy. Let's do some live fire. Well, they blow each other up, if at all. Hunking each other to pieces. Oh, there they go. Oof. Oh, there goes a whole arm. Nice. And a foot. Oh, the other one's lost an arm. Oh, he's lost 2 arms. Ah, they just slammed into each other. Nice. Oh, it looks like the bad one made out of this better. We're gonna get a clear winner. Oh, the other one's down. Oh, I've lost another thruster there. Ah, wow. Well, looks like we've got a winner. I think. We'll call that quits. Nice. Well, after that little live fire test, and some interesting results. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for the people that came in and chatted. I'll post the link to the Mech Engineers Discord when I'm done here. Yeah, I'll see you all next time. So, bye for now.